Does your knee hurt when you do things like squats or lunges, or maybe even when you're just walking down the street? Well, I'm gonna show you why right now. And I got this beautiful little knee joint model, right? So the knee joint is a hinge joint. What does that mean? That means in a perfect world, your bones stay exactly where they are, up and down. They don't twist, they don't go side to side, and it hinges like this. The bone comes down like that, and the bone goes up like that, okay? This is what we want your knee to do. But what most people do is this. They typically either rotate their femur, their thigh bone inward, or they put a lot of lateral pressure on the inside or the outside of their knee by putting too much weight on the inside or the outside of their foot. So what happens is this. Instead of bending smoothly like this, it bends more like this, and there's a little bit of twist to it, and we're wearing down the plates in between the bones right here, and we're causing pain and damage, all right? Another one is if we go sideways, so instead of it coming straight backwards like this, it pushes sideways, and the pressure starts to build right here where the bones are compressing together, okay? So how do you fix this? Well, I've got one tip I'm gonna share with you today that's gonna absolutely change your world if you have knee pain, and it's centered around making sure that your knee is going the same direction as your toes, okay? So if we're doing something like a lunge, I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna put my foot flat on the ground. I'm gonna step back into a lunge position. Don't tightrope walk it like this. Make sure you have enough space between your feet for balance. And then as you come down in the lunge, doesn't have to be far either. Come down into the lunge and then look down from an overhead view. You look down at your thigh bone right here. Is it going the same direction as your toes? If the thigh bone is going the same direction as your toes as you're going up and down, it's very likely that your knee is going to be safe. If your thigh bone rotates inward like this, and it could happen really quickly like this, on the way up, a little move like that. You'll see people all the time. They'll go, oh, and they'll have this little move. That is a deficiency in the muscles out here, not allowing your knee to be stable over your toes, right? And so if you watch a little wobble on the inside like that, what you can do is this. Practice keeping the weight distributed on either side of your foot, driving through the heel as you stand up from the lunge, and then making sure that you feel the muscles on the outside of your hips. So you can even put your hand right here and push your knee out against it as you come up and as you come down. And don't let that little wobble happen like right there. You see those little wobbles? Tons of people have that one. It's called a valgus collapse, right? So very slowly going back and forth in these positions, looking down, making sure the thigh bone's going the same direction as your toes. Practice that movement. If you practice that movement in the lunge, you can practice that movement in the squat. You can practice that movement every time you sit down and stand up. You can practice that movement every step you take when you're walking. And if you practice this and make sure your knees are going the same direction as your toes, then your knees are gonna feel good. Because remember this, when you move your body better, you feel better in your body. Hey, if you're struggling with knee pain, then you should know that the workouts we create over at WeShape are really friendly for beginners and people with knee pain. In fact, a ton of the people who use our workouts started because they found out my personal story of having a lot of different knee pain, right? I've had 5 different knee surgeries, and over the years, I had to learn how to move my body well so that I didn't end up with nerve pain or cause more damage to my knee joint. And in our workouts, what we focus on is teaching how to move your body the way it was meant to, and we make sure that you have the right exercises for your body based on your goals and your capabilities. The best part is you can try out WeShape for free. So if you've been struggling with knee pain, you haven't been doing workouts because your knees hurt, well, let's build those back up with a WeShape workout. Just click the link below, take our free quiz, and try a free workout on us, all right?